was the early 1950s. The world was in the grips of a Cold War. Tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union were at their peak, and beneath the surface of these international power struggles, something far more sinister was happening. In the midst of this, the CIA, one of the most powerful intelligence agencies in the world, decided to take matters into their own hands. They were searching for a weapon that would break the human mind, make a person bend to their will. It was called MKUltra. The program's goal was clear: to find a way to manipulate, control, and even erase the human mind. They wanted to know, could a person be made to forget everything they knew? Could someone be made to carry out the CIA's will without ever being aware of it? LSD. It was the key. A powerful, mind-bending drug that would change the course of MKUltra. In the beginning, they thought LSD might hold the key to mind control. The CIA was desperate to know if it could be used to break down a person's defenses, to get them to reveal secrets, or even to create a sleeper agent. In countless experiments, both willing and unwitting participants were dosed with LSD. But this was no ordinary clinical trial. No, these were dark experiments. Many didn't even know they were being drugged. Can you imagine that? Going about your day, only to be suddenly and violently altered in ways you can't comprehend. At first, the CIA tested the drug on their own employees, agents who had no idea what was in the substance they were given. But soon the experiments expanded to civilians, unknowing victims, soldiers, even patients in mental hospitals, people who never consented to being part of something so dark. The goal? To push the mind to its breaking point, to see how far it could go before it shattered. But the true victims of MKUltra were not just volunteers. No, they were unsuspecting people who were chosen without their consent. They were soldiers, students, and even patients at mental institutions, people who had no idea their lives would be manipulated and destroyed. One such man was Frank Olson, a CIA scientist who had worked on the program. Olson had no idea that he was being dosed with LSD during a routine meeting. It was supposed to be a test, a simple experiment. But the effects were anything but simple. Within days, Frank Olson had begun to experience extreme paranoia, hallucinations, and a breakdown in his mental state. His family had no idea what was happening. And then one night, Olson was found dead, having fallen from the window of a hotel. The official report called it a suicide. But Olson's family believed differently. They fought for years, pushing for answers, and eventually learned the truth. Olson's death was a direct result of the CIA's mind control experiments. He had been driven to madness by the very program he helped create. Olson was just one man. How many others suffered in silence? How many lives were destroyed by the MKUltra experiments, never to be heard from again? For decades, the CIA kept the secrets of MKUltra hidden. The files were classified, the experiments erased, and the victims silenced. But in the 1970s, during the Church Committee hearings, the truth was exposed to the world. People were shocked. The CIA had conducted hundreds of experiments on American citizens without their knowledge. People had been tortured, drugged, and manipulated, all in the name of mind control. The government tried to bury the truth. They destroyed documents, shredded files. But some things just can't be erased. The truth had come out, and it couldn't be hidden any longer. The program was officially shut down. But did that mean the end of the CIA's experiments? Or were the doors of MKUltra just quietly closed, and the shadows continued to linger? Some believe MKUltra didn't end, that the CIA simply moved its experiments to a more covert location. Did the agency ever really stop testing mind control techniques? Some argue that MKUltra was just the beginning, and the most sinister part is, we may never know the full extent of their actions. Could the government still be experimenting with mind control today? Is MKUltra still happening behind closed doors? Could subliminal messaging, hypnotism, or even modern drugs be the new tools in the CIA's arsenal? What if the next generation of mind control is already being used against us in ways we can't even perceive? We may never know the full extent of MKUltra. The records were destroyed. Many victims remain unknown. But still, we must ask, was MKUltra really shut down? Or is there more being hidden from us? Could the legacy of MKUltra be deeper than we think? Could it be that those who were experimented on were never truly free? Could we too be living in a world where our thoughts are not truly our own? Some may say that the CIA only stopped experimenting on humans once they found a more effective method. Maybe, just maybe, the mind control they sought has already been achieved in ways we can't yet comprehend. As we move forward, we have to ask ourselves, are we free or are we still under their control? So, what do you think? Was MKUltra just a series of isolated experiments? Or was it the beginning of something much darker? Could the CIA still be controlling our minds? Or is it all just a conspiracy? Leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe to Whispered Crimes for more chilling stories. Stay curious, stay aware, and never stop questioning.